Hi. How you doing, bud?
Good.
I'm Papa. That's Max.
I'm Max.
Why don't you come in closer?
I'm Max. It's my dad, Jeremy. He's the dad-ent of your time.
Greatest pun ever. So tell me, who's your favorite Marvel character?
I got like 3 different ones.
Tell me one.
If I'm being honest, I have. Okay, there's like a history behind this. Like, I used to have it like it was just Thor, you know, like especially when the movies came out, big buff dude, like he was cool, superhero. Then that Heimdall guy with the big sword from
He
Ragnarok.
does the gatekeeping, right?
Yeah, he like
What's the name of that sword?
the Bifrost.
Isn't the Bifrost the highway?
Yes, but the sword is also like the key to the Bifrost. I don't think it might have a name. I don't know.
I thought it did.
It's, it might be just the entire idea right there. It's called the Bifrost. Anyways, and then like my next favorite one was Deadpool, cause it's funny.
Is he Marvel?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What was it called? He was, I think he's Fox, like owned by a different like group of people. Cause you know X-Men are owned by a different group of people, like Fox or something.
Isn't Marvel and Fox combined together?
Kind of.
They're not owned by
There's
the
like
same
this
thing.
overarching kind of Marvel brand, but then other like certain characters used to be owned by Fox. Like up until I think like 2000, most of their characters like Iron Man, Incredible, Hulk, and stuff like that. Sure, there was movies made of them by Marvel, but it was just they were owned by Fox. So at least I think that's how it is.
Fox was like a parent company or something like that?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good. So what tier list should we do? Or do you want to learn about how to do a dad skill?
That's good.
What skill?
I have no clue.
You gotta tell me.
What's your most recent job? What have you been working on?
My most recent job is I was working with my friend Brad Brown's father, Mike, at his house, and we were doing some software innovation, which just means a lot of climbing. I know what it is. Okay. Oh, I wish I had one. Ratchet straps. Dude, you want to know what one of the most amazing skill you can ever have is to learn how to use ratchet straps quickly and efficiently. No, the only way to do that is to tighten and loosen them about 50 times. Once you do that, all of a sudden it'll clip. I'm like 50 years old in a couple weeks. I just figured out how to do it so that if someone's watching me, I know what moves to make and whatnot. So, ooh, very nice, very nice. Okay, ratchet strap. That's something that we should work on. All right. Tier list. What's your favorite? Well, we already did a tier list of candy. I don't really know Little Debbie snacks that well.
No, like, what's it called? We should just do like a separate tier list of the candy one. We made a candy tier list a while back, and we've just been slowly adding to it. But we should add like a dessert tier list. Cause I know candy are kind of dessert, but like over desserts, cakes, specific pies, stuff like that.
Dude. Yeah, like
Sure.
oh yeah.
So S. Shoot.
So how
So
specific
S2.
are we gonna get?
Different types of pies. Like that's the most specific.
All right, so we'll just be like pumpkin pie,
Mhm.
apple pie, apple crisp, different than pie,
Yes.
cake, candy bars,
There's different things.
fruit chews. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, how
Yeah.
far are we gonna get?
Okay. Shoot, I should rewrite this. There's a difference between cake brownies and fudge brownies. Alright? That's
Right.
like that's the most specific we're gonna get with this, alright? Does that make sense?
I think so. We'll figure it out.
Alright. Let's start off with like some mediocre ones. Like,
Okay, so you've been swimming a lot.
uh-huh.
All right, what's your favorite stroke?
I thought we were doing the dessert.
I know. We'll do it in between.
Alright.
Right? We can do both.
Yeah. Favorite stroke is breast.
Okay.
just so I can make the jokes about yeah.
Do
I'm
you
really
actually
good
like
at
it, or do you
this.
just like the jokes?
I actually like it because I'm good at it.
Yeah, it's typically the way to do it. Okay.
Wait.
Cherry sours. S tier.
Mhm. I was thinking not like candies, but more desserts.
Okay. Well, then how about salami?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. I mean, pumpkin pie, I don't know, it's a B to me.
That's what I was gonna say. Cause it's only really good around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and it's only really good if there's not that much crust and there's a lot of whipped cream on it. What about scones?
Depends what kind. Should we do like the overarching umbrella of scones, or like specific?
I think the overarching umbrella of scones would be great.
I think like high B tier, low A tier.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I love scones.
What is wrong with you? I don't think I could love you anymore.
Like white chocolate raspberry scones.
Yeah, you know why they're good? The closer they become to a cookie. A scone itself, okay, I'm not gonna let you do a B. I mean, I'm F minus.
So can we make like a compromise at like D or C?
How about we go C minus D plus?
Okay. So just
Okay, hold on. All right, C minus raspberry scone. Okay.
raspberry scones I think are really good.
Okay. Scones are D's. Pumpkin pie is B. What about for dessert? What about ice cream?
Oh, ice cream. I feel like we should keep on going with the pies. Because apple pie,
How about apple crumble? Apple crisp?
apple crisp is A tier.
S tier.
S tier?
Yeah,
I
dude.
think it's
Apple.
like high A, but not like all the way S.
Okay, let's go all high A then.
Okay.
Yeah, apple crisp is without a doubt my favorite dessert of all
It
time.
is?
Yes.
Alright, then let's put an S. If you really.
I mean, I'm pretty passionate about this. I don't really have a lot. I don't really. I'm just starting to like. I mean, I've always kind of liked desserts, but since last year and a half, I've really liked it. So. Okay. Apple crisp. What about like chocolate cake?
Chocolate, I completely depend. Okay, the kind that has, it's like the cake, the weird crumble stuff in the middle, and then ice cream.
Ice cream cake?
Yeah,
I mean, that's different.
ice cream, okay.
That's totally different than regular chocolate cake.
Regular chocolate cake, I'm gonna put like low B, high C.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Well, in general, you know what I mean? I've had some really good ones, I've had some really bad ones,
Mhm.
but in general, it's C. It's mid.
Like
Right.
at Pier 500, restaurant, kind of fancy downtown. It's so good. It's really good. But
Okay. What about vanilla cake?
I like vanilla.
So
I-
like that's B. So
Like-
are we gonna get that specific, and we're gonna go B plus, A minus?
I feel like just if it's really high on the leaderboard, like right here, like pumpkin pie is B plus, chocolate cake is like a B minus.
Okay. All right. What about so apple crisp? What about like rhubarb crisp, or the crisps in general?
Rhubarb pie I've been liking more and more as I have them. Because
Okay.
mom makes a really good one.
Oh, French silk pie.
What's French silk pie?
Oh, lemon meringue pie.
Okay.
Lemon tart. Lemon tart. Oh. Okay.
Okay, so first thing we started with, rhubarb crisp. I feel like that's like B, high A, not high A, high B or low A.
Yeah,
'cause
I like it. I like
Okay.
it. I like it.
rhubarb.
Anything with lemon curd is like top tier.
Okay.
Can we swear?
YouTube, I don't think we can swear, but Spotify we can, so we could just blur it out for YouTube.
Why can't you swear on YouTube?
Because YouTube has a bunch of like policies about like. Actually, I don't.
I
know
don't
if
think
you can.
swearing is involved.
It can get your, if it swears within I think the first 14 seconds, it like can get it demonetized or something.
Well, I'm not worried about that. I don't care about. I'm worried about like. I know that I swear in my regular life, and you do, so I just don't really know what we don't know what this is gonna be yet. Because we're obviously going to be taking over the world with it.
Yes, obviously.
All
If
I'm
you're gonna
doing
get
is
sponsored by like.
I'm just waiting for a platform for the world to hear all of the interesting, amazing things that I have to say.
Yeah, And then
Speaking of that, I have a couple of points I want to make. Politics. Just kidding.
Okay, lemon meringue. I think I've had it a couple times, and it's never been bad. It has
Yeah,
always been amazing.
it's like lemon meringue or lemons. Dude, Poppin' Fresh, Baker Square, lemon meringue is like that's a brand. That's a
Oh.
company. But like they make this lemon supreme, which is like S plus tier. But like so, let's just go lemon meringue as like A plus. A plus. Because if it's bad, I've had bad meringue. Bad meringue is weird. You know what meringue is? Meringue is like this weird white.
Yeah,
egg
like
roll.
that. Yeah.
And it can be really, really, really good, but can also be a little off-putting. So,
Let's do whipped cream in general.
what do you mean?
Like, let's just think of it as a dessert. Because I've, after dinner, cooking, if we ever have like bottle like the Ready Whip stuff, just
Well, yeah. I mean,
is that a dessert?
Ready Whip or Cool Whip?
Completely depends on the scenario.
What do you mean?
Cool Whip is more like
Cool Whip? Cool Whip? Why are you saying whip? What? Cool Whip is what?
Cool Whip. I feel like is a lot more like
Whip? Cool Whip?
it's just if you want like if you actually want to taste it versus like whipped cream. You just put it on a pie for some like just for looks and to like add some, you know.
You put what on it?
Ready Whip, okay. Whipped cream itself, I feel like is just like a. Okay, I'm losing my track of thought. Cool Whip is meant for like if you really want to taste the Cool Whip. But whipped cream, I feel like is if you just want a little bit extra flavor.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Cool Whip is, dude. Cool Whip,
Really good.
top. That's the top. Ready Whip is okay, but I'll have Ready Whip if there's not Cool Whip. We're getting distracted. We're still working on this. Do we have a dad bit?
What's a bad thing?
Just a bit of information, from, you know. Because the idea is, so you came to me and you were like, we should have this a dad-ent of your time, which is not a moment of your time, it's a dad-ent of your time. And where you say I talk about stuff that's interesting, and then I talk about dad stuff. Which I'm like, I don't really think I have a lot of dad information. You're like, Dad, you do, so.
Well, if we just have a conversation and then just you bring up random like that things. Like, what's it called? I need to an electrical box or something.
See, a lot of that stuff though, I need to like show how to do.
Physical like stuff. Or just like random dad information.
I know. Like,
Things your dad should have taught you.
I think he's gonna be back with the milk anytime now. Oh, funny. Well, today is Father's Day, so and it's been a great day. And I've been digging it. How long have we been doing this? 13 minutes?
Dang. Not like 4.
Okay. Should we continue with our tier list?
Yeah. Okay. So, just whipped cream, like B tier, because Mom has made whipped cream a couple times with bad milk and like bad whipped cream. In it
Well,
and
that
stuff.
doesn't count. I mean,
But like that's why
that's
they
like
have-
saying I don't like chicken breast because I had chicken that rot once.
But like you're saying how there's some bad lemon meringue, that's why you didn't put it in S tier.
Well, bad is different than rotten. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't think we can count those as the same. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Mhm.
Like, right? Okay.
So whipped cream, B tier.
Yes. Cool Whip.
High
Whip.
A.
High A.
Whip.
Okay, it's not S.
Because S is stuff you could have like an entire like cake of and still love it.
All right, you're right. I probably didn't say. So do we have to? Okay. Also, though, in amongst all of this stuff is like, you know, if you eat an entire pie to yourself, like, apple pie, like you would get sick.
Mhm.
If I ate an entire that like never mind, it doesn't count.
Just the idea of like, even if you were sick, you would still want another bite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's apple crisp, 100%, 100% apple crisp, and maple peanuts. Sponsored. We're sponsored by Maple Peanuts.
Definitely.
That's from Menards, right?
Yeah. We should try and get like a Menards to sponsor us.
I know. Dude, Menards is better than Home Depot.
Yeah. Home Depot is like what people think of when they think of appliances, but Menards is just better.
Home Depot is a place where you go to. They're nice and fancy. And that's fine. They have their place. Like a lot of times I will send a client to go there. But Menards is where I go to buy everything we need.
It's better and has
Because it's
better.
right.
Plus it's like less known, so half the time prices are cheaper.
Yep, price is definitely cheaper. 11% rebate all the time.
Mm-hmm. Then okay, those like entrance things, like the spinny, do all Menards have them?
I think so. They're useless. They don't really do anything.
Like like if you're going into, I think buses, a lot of like New York buses have them.
I think you're right.
Like the thing where you need to push your ticket and then like a 3-prong thing, you spin it, and then the next person goes and spins it again. I'm probably explaining this terribly, but that thing is like the highlight.
That's fine.
going
You're
through
good at
there.
explaining stuff. I like hearing you explain stuff.
Yeah, what's it called? Probably best experience in Menards, just the spinning.
Really? That's it? That's S tier for you? You finna be having. Okay. Why can't I think of any other desserts?
French silk.
French silk pie?
What is that?
It's just like French mousse. It's chocolate mousse. Chocolate mousse, which
Is that like ingredient of ice cream and something else?
No. Chocolate mousse is like you take chocolate and whipped cream essentially. It's just like really light, airy, chocolatey whipped cream. And French silk is just that in a pie pan. What's the matter?
Trying to get it to do like the
Yeah, I couldn't get it to leave. I couldn't
Oh.
get that one. Oh, hey So, yeah, French silk is okay. I mean, it's see. I mean, the thing is, we're all talking about desserts, but you're like, you know, like,
There's no bad desserts. Like, if you give me a dessert, I'm still eating.
right, it's not like
F tier is the only like tier where it's like I will refuse it.
like a skunk. You ever had a cheese Danish? Yeah, I know. It's weird, but they're like, oh.
I have a love-hate relationship with Danishes because I either eat all of it or I eat half and then get sick of it.
Weird. When I was growing up, we grew up Jehovah's Witness, and we would go to these things called conventions. And conventions were the only place. Conventions were like every 3 times a year we would go, and it would be like 2 or 3 days of like all these. What are you looking for, bud?
Like a napkin or something.
2 or 3 days of like meetings and stuff.
For like talking about Jesus or
Yes,
something.
learning about Jesus and stuff. But most of it was just hanging out with friends and people that I don't really see that often, and they had food, and for whatever reason, I always had Danishes there. I don't know why. It's just a memory. My mom, Tanya, Ryan, they all probably remember the Danishes. And they had strawberry Danishes, but they also had the cheese Danishes. I'm like, there's no way. I gotta cheese it. It's ultimately like cream cheese, like
Ooh.
sweet cream cheese.
Like melted cheese. I would hate that. Actually,
Well, it's not savory. It's like sweet.
yeah.
Well, so good. Anyways, so a Danish. I think a Danish is again is a B.
Yeah. What?
Okay, so this isn't a dessert, but it is though. Like
What?
donuts, gas station donuts.
That counts as a dessert.
Okay.
Pastries count as a dessert. If we have scones and danishes, we can have a donut.
Yes. I mean, I would potentially bone a donut. There's a thing. I have a hard time. So my whole thing is I'm like I try not to eat during the day. And I try to stay away from gluten. So like those are the two things. So stopping in the morning and like having a donut breaks 2 of my rules for the feeding. So it pretty much just like I love them so much. I am potentially willing to like just start my day off wrong. Like, make 2 mistakes. Like, you might as well wake up and shit yourself. Like, this, I'm gonna start the day with 2 mistakes and then just go forth into the world and hope you have a good day. That's how much I love donuts. I haven't had a donut in probably 2 months now.
Jeez, are you feeling alright?
I know. The thing is donuts make me feel bad. But I love them. Like I said, a donut is like a Hummer in prison. Is this not okay? Should we not talk about this?
We can say this, I think.
Well, I'm just wondering if you're. I don't know if mom's gonna listen to this. Probably not.
It's meant to be fun, like, it's not meant to take it real serious, so.
Okay.
It's not like.
So I can talk like I normally do around.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not like.
But is like Child Protection Services gonna like. Kind of like Grandpa. Woo, pick me. Never mind. Okay, where were we? All right, donuts. Donuts are S tier.
Yeah.
Okay, lemon
Quick
meringue,
trip.
rhubarb crisp.
The quick chip runs, where it's like frosting and then like some type of thing like Kit Kat, Snickers,
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces, and then they're filling inside. Oh my gosh!
Can I tell you
literally-
something?
What?
I don't really think quick trip donuts are that great.
Glazers. Quick trip glazers are amazing.
But the donuts you were talking about? The donut itself, okay, I know. The donut itself is okay. And the sweet is like just sweet. It's very one-dimensional sweet.
Yeah, I see that.
Holiday's donuts, they're banging, man.
I've never gotten a donut at Holiday. I've gotten like weirdly the Holiday downtown. I've gotten like carrot cake from their lunch with my friends.
I've
and
got
it's so good.
donuts from Holiday downtown. If I walk in there, I'm like, I don't give a crap about today. Or if I'm like, yeah, it's weird. It's like this weird like turn. Doesn't matter. We don't know. We don't need to get there. All right, where are we at here? 22 minutes. All right. I think we should do like a 30-minute one. How does that sound?
30, 45 minutes.
30. Let's start with 30 to see how it goes. Okay.
But if we're in like a really interesting conversation,
Yeah,
then
then
we
we
can
can
end it
keep
there.
going.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are there many different types of donuts? What are they called?
Well, okay. Yeah, there is. I mean, because there's like the apple fritters.
The fritters is what I know. Apple fritters are really good.
Well, it's like monkey bread. You know what I mean? Like an apple fritter. But then there's also like the filled donuts and then the regular cake donuts. And
Oh,
then
I think
there is-
cake and the filled donuts are like on the same level. Like they're both amazing.
Right.
Okay, what I meant was I think the Dunkers they're called. There's like blueberry kind at
Yeah. Are those the ones that are like the sticks?
the circle, but like they look weird.
Oh wait, they've got all the craggy stuff on it.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah, those are good. Those are kind of some of my
Yeah.
favorites. Really?
Yeah.
I like those
It's
more
like
than I like the-
eating a plain donut, but there's a little bit of something on it. Plain donuts, I don't know why someone would want to eat a plain donut.
Without frosting?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's dumb. You know who does that? Like weird old people.
I think they're being healthy. When
Yeah, they just go home and they probably like, I don't want to know
Like, oh, I'm gonna go fishing.
I'm gonna go fishing. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna go fishing. Okay, so where are we at here?
All right.
French silk. French silk. Okay. All right. What's the worst dessert?
Where's the
Bread pudding.
bread pudding?
F bread pudding.
Is that the stuff you can get at Chinese buffet?
I don't know. No, bread pudding is pieces of bread cut up and then put in pudding. It's like soggy.
It's just ruining the bread.
Yeah, no. F yeah. That's. So what do you know about flan?
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is it?
It's just like a custard. Whoa. Okay, how's this pudding? What do you think about pudding?
Like Chinese buffets, a lot of them have either really good pudding or I want to blow my brains out. Because sometimes it just tastes terrible, but other times it's like absolutely amazing. So like I could see it being put anywhere from like B to D.
Okay.
Because none of them are that good. Because like,
Okay.
what do you think of that?
I'm with you. I kind of like pudding. I don't know why. I just do.
I really like rice, but
See, I don't really know that well. So the thing with pudding is that it's milk, and again, because I have I have the stomach of a weak person. You know what I mean? Like I can't really have milk.
of a 70-year-old in a retirement home.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Well, it took me forever. It took me forever to realize that. So I had a bellyache from like age 5 to age 30. You know, because I kept eating things that made me feel like crap. So, but yeah, like so. That's the thing is pudding typically is made with a bunch of milk. The milk just doesn't really go that well. But I do like it. So I'm gonna let's go C. I'll say C. I'll say C. Have you ever had tapioca pudding?
No. What is it?
It's got little weird white balls. It's
Oh.
like boba.
I think I've had that before. Is it? I've tried like
Actually,
all
it's
the
probably
puddings.
just like rice pudding. You probably like it. I don't know why. I like tapioca pudding. Don't know why. I just did. I shouldn't, because it's
What's
kind
it?
of gross. The texture is nasty.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the things with pudding is like sometimes they just have a
The
terrible
texture.
texture.
Okay. But flan is like pudding that's more set. It's more like thicker. You know what I mean?
What's the one kind of dessert where it's like usually in these small dishes, like yay big, then it has like really nice filling and then they sprinkle
Creme
sugar.
brulee.
Creme brulee. I don't think I've ever had
I
it.
have not ever had it.
It
It's a
seems
good
good.
story.
It
So-
seems good.
It does seem good. I think ultimately it's like a flan with like a hard, crispy part at the top.
I think just like making it would be funner than actually eating it. Just cause like you get to use a blowtorch.
Yeah, definitely. I think we should make it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
What about German chocolate cake? It's like coconut. Do you like coconut and chocolate?
I like coconut.
I like coconut. I like it. Coconut, chocolate coconut. It's like German chocolate. That's pretty much what it is.
I'm trying to think of the name for it. In German, like there's a bunch of like I think I have it written down with me.
What's that?
I used to use this for my notes in German class for a little bit, cause I didn't have my notebook. But there's just a bunch of words like I don't remember much of it, but Kuchen, I think.
Pannekuchen?
Huh?
Pannekuchen?
I think. I have no clue. I have to try and find it.
What are we looking for now?
Just a page that has a bunch of German notes on it.
Okay, what are we looking for the German notes for?
Because I don't know why I'm losing track of everything, and I wanted to talk about that I knew a little bit of German.
What? So do you like German class?
Yeah.
Are you in German this year? I can't remember.
Yes. I have a teacher. According to like half the teachers I've gotten, half the teachers telling me about their next teacher, they're all saying they're super nice, but they grade really harsh.
So that's what they've all said?
Yeah.
So everybody thinks that they grade really well? Except for, right?
Mhm. But
I think we know. I don't know.
yeah, I think it's a different number. But yeah. Like this one teacher everyone hates. I don't know if we're allowed to say the name, but they have a nickname Rat Asshole.
Rat asshole?
Cause their name is very similar to that.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Alright, creme brulee. Should we do creme brulee as an S tier?
No.
Because we don't even know what it is. You don't want to even put it on here?
Not yet. I feel
Okay.
like we should try it before it's
Okay.
like ready.
Bread pudding is, we're not, that's still F tier. Okay,
Mhm.
right.
Baklava. That's like S for me.
Yeah, that's S for me as well, bro. Oh, I forgot about that. Nice. Nice. Okay.
I like when we went to like 3 of those grad parties. That was the one food I just kept like.
Getting
I'm
that.
super stuffed from going to Jared's, and then we went into there. I was like, oh, baklava. There's-
Okay.
Apparently, there's like a bunch of different types. Like, I had a pistachio one recently, and then apparently the only difference is like the nuts used, or can there be different shapes or stuff like that?
Yeah, I don't really know. I know that there's, I think, because it's all Greek, right? But I think there is more Middle Eastern, and this is probably my ignorance coming through, like a Middle Eastern one where it's green that's made more with pistachios, like you were saying. So I think,
Yeah.
but I think that might be more of a different variety. I'm not really sure. What I was just thinking about something that I was going to talk about with the S tier. What was I going to do? What was I going to talk about? Sorry, I don't remember what it was.
That's alright. Apparently, baklava is like one of the most tedious things to make.
Okay.
Because it's just like making lasagna, where you have to do layer, 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 layer.
Right.
And it's even worse because have you taken a bite and like how flaky it is?
Yeah.
That's because there's like tiny little like thin piece of dough, and then a little bit of that, and the tray's like this thick,
Holy cow.
like that thick. So you just gotta keep on layering it and layering it.
You just keep going back and forth and back and forth. So does it? Does it start? Do the layers start out that thin?
I think so.
You know, like for puff pastry, it starts out thick and then you fold, then you put butter,
I
fold,
thought that
butter.
that's how you made it. It's not. It's like a whole different ball.
Just all kinds of layers and stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I feel pretty good about this.
Mhm. We continue it next time. So yeah, this was a Dad-ent of your time.
Because I do.
I'm Max. This is Jeremy, and we're just signing off.
See you.
See ya.